Today we're diving into the top 10 questions you need to ask a builder when you're buying a new home. Whether you're a first-time home buyer or you're just looking to upgrade, these questions will help you a lot in avoiding any big mistakes. So if you're new here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and ring the bell for any notifications about new videos, which we come out with just about every week. So let's dive in and find out all the top questions to ask the builders when you're looking to buy a new home. Hi, I'm Bob Schiller, owner and broker of In The Kitchen Realty and Exceptional Mortgages, which is partners with Rocket Mortgage. And I have helped hundreds of clients buy and sell tons of homes over the past 15 years. And let's get started. The first question to ask is about the builder's reputation. So you want to look online to look for all the reviews and any kind of ratings, as well as any complaints that anybody makes to the Better Business Bureau. So websites like Google and Yelp will all have reviews, and that's a good place to start. Also, check if the builder is a member of any associations, like the National Association of Home Builders, because that will help you ensure that you're getting a quality product.
Review. Yes, good stuff.
Next, ask about any warranties that come with the home. So usually there's a 1-year warranty, and that will cover everything that is included with the home, including, of course, the home itself.
Of course.
After that, the 2 to 10-year warranty covers all the major items, and these are fairly standard with most builders. But you want to check on what is covered, especially on the 2 to 10 warranty, and make sure the 1 year, the first year warranty covers everything. So make sure you understand everything that's covered, how long it's covered, and what you have to do if something, goes wrong or there is a repair that's needed. Who do you call? What kind of coverage do they have? And that kind of thing. How quickly will they respond to you, etc. Okay, so it's also essential to understand what the standard features are and what the customization allows you. So some builders don't allow any customization at all, which is pretty unusual, but I just saw one the other day. There's nothing that they allow in order to customize your home the way you want it. That's not typical, but it does save you a lot of money. So most other builders will offer you some customization, and some builders will offer you a ton of customizations. So you really have to ask them for a list. Some have a really long list on a couple of different pages, and you want to make sure not just what the list is, but how much those customization features will cost you. You also want to know what kind of flexibility the builder has and if you can choose a floor plan, but all of that depends on what stage the home is in. Like if the home is just about finished, you're not going to be able to customize anything. But the good news is that you'll be able to move in very shortly. On the other hand, if you're just starting out, you can figure out what floor plan you like. They usually will have 3 or 4 or 5 different floor plans in a subdivision, and you want to pick out the one that you think is best. If you're choosing a lot and you want to choose a floor plan, they will tell you usually what floor plan can go on to what lot, and you just want to pick the right lot so that you get the right floor plan. So whether it's choosing flooring or countertops or paint or anything like that, making it customized to what you want can make a huge difference in the final analysis for your home and how you feel about how great that is, and that's what you want.
I feel so good.
So ultimately, you have to take a look at the list, and you have to decide, once you know what the prices are for each of the upgrades, whether it's worth the investment or not. But it is a one-time thing that you're going to be happy with for a long time. So take your time and take a good hard look at it.
Looking.
Then you want to ask about what is the expected completion date. That is going to be usually have some variation to it, because if it's 4 months away or a few months away, they may not be able to meet the exact date. So you will need to have a separate contingency plan in case you move out of your house and where you're renting or whatever, and be able to have a place to stay at for an extra week or two if the completion date is not met. However, if the house is just about completed and you can see that, you'll be pretty sure that they are going to meet the completion date as promised, which is a great thing. After that, the next question you want to ask about is the HOA fees. And that is going to make a difference because those are added into your mortgage. Okay. So you want to know exactly what those cover because they can vary all over the place. Do they cover garbage, for example? Do they cover your roof, or do you have to pay for that? Do they cover all kinds of things? Some of it depends on whether it's a townhome or a single family home. So just make sure that you get a booklet from them about the HOA. You know exactly what it's going to cost you and what it takes care of. Question number 6 is, what are the energy efficient features and what are they going to save you? So the energy efficient features and appliances will, first of all, help the environment tremendously, but they also will help your pocketbook or your wallet tremendously. So things you might not even think about, like insulation or windows, those can be energy efficient as well and can make a huge difference, as well as the things you would think about, like the HVAC and the thermostat, etc. So this also will affect your monthly budget. It's not part of your mortgage, but you will and can save a lot of money, as well as being better for the environment.
Saving nickels, saving dime.
The next question to ask about is the community amenities and any future development. And that won't be very obvious because if it's a new development, a new subdivision, they may not have any amenities yet, or they may have most of them. But even where they have some of them, they may be adding some. So you want to ask about everything that's available because it will make living there a lot nicer, especially for your kids, in terms of pools and playgrounds and pickleball courts and tennis courts and basketball courts and all that kind of thing. Maybe even a structure where you could have a picnic or have a party, or that in addition to all of that. So you want to make sure that you understand what is planned for as well as what is already there in the subdivision. Next, I would strongly recommend, and most people will do, which is to take a tour of the model home. The model home is going to be decked out no matter what the price. It's going to be absolutely gorgeous. And you have to put that aside and just take a look more at the floor plan and some of the basic finishes. So you can even ask them, is this included with the home that I'm buying, or is this just an upgrade? And there will be a lot of upgrades if that's how the builder operates. But it will give you a sense of the builder's quality and what everything looks like. So it's a great idea to tour the model, and you will feel much better about your home, because when you go to the construction site, you're going to see, a lot of dirt, a lot of nails. It's not going to look anything like the home that you finally move into. So both ideas, going to the construction site, seeing your lot, all of that, as well as seeing the model home, are very good ideas to take care of.
Good tour.
Pretty good tour.
So then you want to ask about property taxes, because that's going to be included as well in the mortgage payment. So you want to see what those are approximately, and as well as any assessments that are planned. So you want to ask those questions and make sure you got a real handle on your monthly finances. Lastly, you want to ask about financing options. Those can be tremendous. We have seen lately some where the rates go down to 4.5% or 4.99%, which is great, where they buy down the rate from 6.5%. So that will help you tremendously. You want to pay attention to make sure, or to see if it is a 30-year mortgage that they're going to do that and buy down the rate, or are they just buying down the rate for a couple of years, because that's going to make a huge difference, obviously. The other thing is, they may, and very often do, in addition to the rate or instead of the rate, have closing cost assistance. So they may offer you an extra $10 or $15 or even $20,000 that goes towards your closing costs, and that will help out tremendously. Okay, so that wraps up our 10 questions for the builders, and I hope you found this video very helpful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and share it with anybody who may be thinking about buying a new home. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions, or just tell me that you liked it, and I would appreciate that. And thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.